How y'all doing? This is Devorjae, and this is TRU7 coming at you live. And in this episode, we're going to talk about the chemtrails. Chemtrails everywhere. That's the subject of this episode. I'm probably going to touch on a bunch more things. And before I get to this subject, I want to tell you people, and I want to give a shout out and references that you guys should go to get other spiritual, uplifting knowledge and information that can benefit you. I would like you guys to go on YouTube right now as you're watching me. I would like you to search up 13 Sign Astrology from our Hotep. I would like you to search Infinite Waters. I would like you to search Brett Barnhart. And who else? What's some other conscious channels? Check all those people out because they can provide uplifting information also. But now to get on the subject at hand, which is chemtrails. So raise your hand if you know about chemtrails. Well, if you don't know about chemtrails, basically start out like this. No matter what time period in life you want to choose or the concept of it, when you look at some planes, there are planes that don't leave streets. They don't leave what they want to say is gasoline, even if it is leftover gasoline. Planes in general don't leave a after fuel or after trace behind their flight path in general. So this, a lot of people ask questions and then probably have wondered, like, why are these planes, smaller planes at that, where are they flying to, and why are they flying in grids making checker-like formations in the sky, and why does this cloud stick in the sky for so long and slowly driftly fade until it goes away? Well, guys, these are chemtrails, and chemtrails are a government-controlled pesticide. I'm just going to straight say pesticide, water vapor. And if you know any information about water and what water does and what water can do, the water is an amazing thing. It can absorb information on every level. And also because it is water, and water is half of what helps breathe oxygen and is a component of that. So it can easily be trailed through energy and inhaled and exhaled and circulated in general. So what you guys should know about chemtrails is think of it as basically, I don't want to say a pesticide, but think of it as a vapor or a mist or basically an unnatural source that's coming out of a machine that is being drizzled in your atmosphere in certain environments. And the effects, there's so many things that chemtrails does connect to, but chemtrails this is basically, when you think of warfare, when you think of attacks, or these are the modern sciences, the advanced sciences that go all into control in general. But understand that on a thought level, that these things can affect thought due to it being water vapor and it being inhaled, and it can get thinking patterns in a certain way, which is, there are many people who speak on it. I guess someone who infamously came out and even spoke on it, not even having much knowledge on it, someone like Prince, Michael Jackson, these people even spoke out on it, saying that stuff makes people think ways and do crazy things, and this is true. It is a conditioning vapor that keeps the mind in a circulatory cycle, keeps the mind a certain thought wave, and then these things also get in your hair, which is wearing hats is very important, which is why you see many high occult orders or religious orders have a symbolism wearing brimmed hat, big hats to protect their hair, or deep, more spiritually religious wearing cloaks and headscarves, protecting their hair from all the chemicals and the material things that are put in the world. And keep in mind, chemtrails don't get dropped in every destination of the plane. They're only in certain areas where they're targeted to drop that. And believe me, yes, these things do change thought ways and thought patterns, and they also, depending on your personal immune system, can cause sickness at a high ingestion rate. Also, right along with these chemtrails falling out of the sky is technology within it. Basically biotechnology, that's the best way to put it, where it's man-made, also natural, combined, making the biotech, and it can switch the biology of things. And if you know what biology means, biology is the inner makeup of a being. Within these chemtrails, there are, what are they called? Those threads that float in the air. Morgellons fiber are also after effects, and once the vapor dries, are packed within chemtrails. These are little strings. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen little white strings outside or even in your house floating around, and they move. And you can even set one in your hand, and it squirrels and still moves around, because it's the point that it doesn't go through your skin, but it moves in your hand, even due to your energy frequency. If you're a magnifying being, it's also a fiber that magnetizes to you, sticks to you, and you inhale these things, you accidentally eat these things, and these things, just as chemtrails act, they're just probably on a more material level, get into your biological system and more things around, or make it easily accessible to more things around, because it trails into you inhaling these things, and you looking at TV, and the messages being easily more to recept within your brain and within your mind. That's just on a minute baseline detail of the biological psychotic, I don't want to say warfare, but attack or governing or guard on the beings of this plane. There are many cases where I'm pretty sure you can search more up on YouTube or do this research yourself, guys. Just look up in the sky some days, and when you see planes, you'll see some planes, they don't leave a gust behind them, but some planes leave a gust, and they do this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And the best way to guard against it is wearing hats, staying covered, not breathing in certain breathing exercises, breathing through your upper body instead of lower body. That helps. But it's all in all, because it's a bio warfare, it's very hard to dodge it. So it's all literally on your mind state how you do avoid it, with how you thinking in more healthy ways to deflect the side effects of these chemtrails, and how they get the mind conditioned for the conditions that they want you to be conditioned in, if that makes sense. And when I say they, just put that to higher government. But this basically, when you think of this BioWare, it gets into extraterrestrial. And I'll leave it at that. There are many high religious, high occult sanctions know this information and also teach this within their sanctuary. If you go to any Moorish place, if you go to temples, if you go to any high level consciousness understanding of plane system, they preach and they know about this biotech. So, speaking even more on chemtrails, this became greatly noticed within the 90s, and actually it's probably been there since the 80s, but got noticed in the 90s and has been getting attention since then. And even the government has already admitted that yes, they do use these chemicals that they spread in the air. They won't tell you the exact reason, but they will tell you yes, it does biologically manipulate and all. It's been admitted. So for the point that to be known that your government essentially has a lot of things in the Western world, and it's even not in the Western world, it's in Europe, it's in a lot of places. It's a bio control affair. that the fact that this is happening, that you have planes flying around dropping things in your atmosphere, these things and all deteriorate your body. I spoke to this on many other occasions, but yes, this all in all, this is the thing about people who don't want to so-called believe or fully trust the information, is the fact that everything people are saying, the facts, the science written down, the experiences, the proof, all the say-sos, you can still conclude in your mind, say, oh, well, chemtrails, they're not bad for you. If they're there for a reason, not bad. Okay, say they're not bad, but it's damn sure not good for you because it wasn't here in the beginning. So it's not being too caught on not on it being bad for you, but it's the thought to think, is it good for you? It's the prevention that the Western world doesn't really look into with things. Try to prevent things from happening other than trying to fix them after they happen. But just, yes, so from chemtrails, you can see how far it leads into the rabbit hole, I can say, or knowledge being of what these things do to you and the environment and the people in it once they are deployed, and how only basically with everything, starting with ourselves and then going outward and studying this outward world as it is against your body and deteriorating it with its knowledge, with its technology, all of its material manipulation. It takes things like just there's many things that you can do. Sorry, I had to drink the water. But there's many things you can do to finesse around, get away from, and avoid puncturing your body and having things go against it that shouldn't be there. So yeah, guys, just do more information, look up on chemtrails, let it be known, try to prohibit it from happening. Because just as they sprinkle pesticides over your food, genetically modifying it, they are so doing it with your body, but starting first with your mind. All right? This is Devorjae 27. Have a good night.